Life has a way of testing you, pushing you to your limits, challenging your strength, and questioning your resolve. There will be days when you feel like you can't go on, days when you feel broken, defeated, and alone. But even on your darkest days, there's one thing you must remember: I will rise. No matter how many times life knocks you down, no matter how heavy the weight on your shoulders becomes, you have the power within you to get back up. Your story isn't over yet. I will rise is the mantra you need to keep you going when the journey feels impossible. You are stronger than your struggles, and you have the power to rise above anything life throws your way. When you face adversity, it's easy to feel like everything is working against you. You may question your worth, your purpose, and whether you'll ever see the light at the end of the tunnel. But I will rise means you will refuse to let the challenges define you. You will rise above the doubt, the pain, and the obstacles. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for you to grow, to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. The power to rise lies within you. And no matter how many times you stumble, you will always have the strength to rise again. There are moments in life when the pain is overwhelming. You feel like you've given everything you have, and yet the road ahead feels just as long, just as difficult. But I will rise is the promise you make to yourself, to keep fighting, to keep pushing, no matter how tired you get. When you feel like giving up, remember that the struggle is temporary, but the strength you build from it will last forever. Keep rising, because every time you do, you become a little bit stronger, a little bit more unstoppable. When you feel lost, when the weight of your problems feels too much to bear, it's important to remember this: I will rise. No situation, no failure, no setback can keep you down forever. You have a choice in how you respond to adversity, and you can choose to rise. Rise from the ashes of your mistakes. Rise from the rubble of your failures, and rise from the pain that's holding you back. The person you're becoming is stronger than the person you were yesterday. Every time you rise, you get closer to the version of yourself that you've always dreamed of becoming. I will rise means taking responsibility for your own life. No one is going to hand you success on a silver platter. You have to fight for it. You have to fight for it. You have to make the decision every day that no matter what happens, you will not quit. You will not let failure define you. Instead, you'll use it as fuel to rise higher, to work harder, and to become the person you were meant to be. The strength to rise comes from within. It's the decision to keep moving forward when it feels impossible, and the will to continue even when you feel like you're running on empty. I will rise means you will not let fear control you. Fear has a way of holding us back, of convincing us that we're not good enough, that we're not capable of achieving our dreams. But fear is only temporary. When you decide to rise, you decide to face fear head-on and move through it. You've already made it through every obstacle you thought would break you. Fear doesn't define you. Your courage to rise does. Keep rising, because you are capable of more than you know. I will rise is a reminder that nothing in life worth having comes easily. Every great accomplishment, every dream, requires hard work, persistence, and sacrifice. But it's in the hard moments that we grow the most. You will rise because you are willing to do what others won't, because you have the strength to keep going when everyone else quits. Your success is in your ability to rise when you're tired, when you're doubting yourself, and when you're not sure you can take another step. But you will take that step. You will rise. The road to greatness is not a smooth one. There will be obstacles, there will be days when you feel like you can't go any further, and there will be moments of failure. But I will rise means that you choose not to be defined by those moments. You choose to rise above them. You will face rejection, hardship, and disappointment. But every time you rise from those challenges, you become more resilient, more powerful, and more prepared for what's to come. Keep going, because your future is built on the strength you develop today. I will rise is about knowing that you are not alone in your struggles. Everyone faces hardships. Everyone has moments when they feel defeated. But it's in those moments that we discover just how strong we really are. Your ability to rise after every setback, every failure, is what defines your journey. You are not the sum of your failures, you are the strength that comes from overcoming them. Rise because the world needs to see just how unstoppable you are. I will rise means you are committed to becoming the best version of yourself. The journey to success isn't about avoiding difficulties, it's about confronting them with courage and determination. You will rise because you are not afraid of the challenges ahead. You understand that they are just stepping stones, that each challenge is a lesson in disguise, teaching you something valuable along the way. Rise, Because every lesson you learn takes you one step closer to your dreams. The power to rise comes from within. I Will Rise is about tapping into the strength that's always been inside of you. You don't need anyone else to tell you that you're capable. You don't need anyone else to believe in you. You need to believe in yourself. You need to make the decision every day that you will rise above any situation, any challenge, any doubt. You are the one who has the power to make your dreams a reality. Keep rising, because you've got everything you need to succeed. I Will Rise is not a declaration of perfection. It's not about getting everything right or always succeeding on the first try. It's about having the courage to try again, to get up after every fall, and to keep moving forward. Perfection is overrated. What matters is that you keep going no matter what. When you fall, you rise. When you fail, you learn and rise again. The only way to fail is to stop trying. Keep rising and you'll find that you're closer to your goals than you think. The world can be a harsh place. People will criticize you, they'll try to bring you down, and they'll make you question your worth. But I Will Rise means that you will not let others' opinions define you. You know who you are. You know what you're capable of. And when the world tries to tear you down, you rise with even more strength. You rise because you know that you have a purpose, and that purpose is worth fighting for. Keep rising, and watch how you change the world by staying true to yourself. I Will Rise means learning from every setback. The road to success isn't a straight path. It's full of twists and turns, peaks and valleys. But every time you face a setback, you have the opportunity to grow. It's through the tough times that you learn what you're made of, and it's through these challenges that your resilience is built. So, when life knocks you down, don't see it as an end. See it as a chance to rise again, stronger than before. I Will Rise is a commitment to yourself. It's a promise that no matter what happens, you will never give up. Life is full of ups and downs, but you are the one who decides how you respond. You can choose to stay down, or you can choose to rise. Every time you rise, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you thought. So make that commitment today. I will rise. I will keep moving forward, no matter how hard it gets. I Will Rise is about believing in your potential. Every person has greatness within them, but not everyone is willing to push past their fears and doubts to let that greatness shine. When you rise, you step into that greatness. You refuse to let the obstacles that once seemed insurmountable hold you back. You know that you are capable of more than you ever imagined, and you will rise to claim the future that you deserve. I Will Rise is about embracing your uniqueness. You are not meant to follow the path that others have walked. Your journey is different, and that's what makes it beautiful. Embrace your own path, and don't let anyone tell you it's impossible. You have your own story to write, and it's time to rise and take charge of your narrative. You are unique, and your success will be unique to you. There's a fire inside of you, a drive that can't be extinguished. I Will Rise is about lighting that fire and fueling it with passion, with purpose, and with action. You've been given this one life, make it count. Don't let the hard times snuff out your spirit. Let your fire burn brighter with every challenge you face. Keep rising, because the world is waiting for you to show what you're made of. I Will Rise means trusting the process. The journey is not always easy, and there will be moments of doubt and frustration. But trust that everything you're going through is shaping you into the person you need to be. Success isn't about reaching the destination quickly, it's about learning and growing through the process. Keep rising, because every step you take is bringing you closer to the person you are destined to become. I Will Rise is the foundation of perseverance. It's the commitment to never give up, no matter how many times you fail, how many times you get knocked down. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is their ability to keep going, to keep rising, no matter what. Success is built on resilience. It's about getting back up every time you fall. So rise again, because your breakthrough is just around the corner. The greatest victories come after the hardest battles. I Will Rise means embracing the battle, facing the adversity, and pushing through it with everything you have. The pain, the struggles, they're all part of the process. When you rise, you don't just overcome the challenges, you transform them into stepping stones that lead you to success. Every struggle is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become stronger. Keep rising, because your victory is inevitable. I Will Rise means trusting the process. The journey is not always easy, and there will be moments of doubt and frustration. But trust that everything you're going through is shaping you into the person you need to be. Success isn't about reaching the destination quickly, it's about learning and growing through the process. Keep rising because every step you take is bringing you closer to the person you are destined to become.